Hey guys, it's Haley and welcome to another bookish video. Today we are getting into an author taste test vlog. I'm reading from a brand new author to me who sounds right up my alley. Her books have been getting really good reviews. I've seen them all over my feed. I had multiple of my friends reach out and let me know that I was gonna like them. So hopefully we have a 5-star taste test today and I discover a new favorite author. The author that I'm going to be reading from is Mia Ballard. This is her newest book. It came out this year. It's called Shy Girl. I'm already about halfway through and I do have thoughts, so we will get into that. Also, I will be reading Sugar and I freaking love this cover. Both of these books have a few things in common that I'm guessing just off the bat are kind of signature to Mia Ballard's writing style or the type of things that she likes to write. Both of these books apparently are going to include feminine rage and complex female characters at the helm. This one is like good for her murderous women getting revenge. This one is like depressed, down on her luck woman finally bites back at the system that's keeping her down. And apparently these are both going to be pretty intense. This one is going to be more thrillery. This one's going to be more literary horror vibes. So I'm going to get into both of these and we'll figure out what my thoughts are, if I'm gonna read from this author again, if she's a new favorite, yada da. I love doing taste test videos, so I'm super excited to jump in. As I mentioned, we're starting out with Shy Girl. I could not start with this book because I've heard so many crazy things about it. I've heard that the end goes almost to a place of extreme horror, which I will give you guys the full tea if it does go there and if it crosses any lines. But I will say there's a pretty intense trigger warning, content warning just here at the beginning of the book, and I did appreciate that. I got about halfway through this book last night on some sprints, and already I can feel the like tense discomfort of this book. It just has a very heavy, eerie feeling to it. It's only about 200 pages, so I only read 100 pages last night, which is not too much for me in a few hour reading sprints. But I did feel like I had to keep taking breaks because it is quite heavy the way that it is written. Our main character is depressed, okay? She does not have a lot good going for her. She doesn't have a job, she can't pay rent, she lost connection with her family, she's constantly comparing herself and coming up short when it comes to her friends. It's just really rough for her out here, which is sad, but it's also like kind of relatable, especially the way that she is trying to cope with the loss of control in her life by grabbing for these little tiny pieces of things that she can control, like cleaning her house and organizing her blueberries like perfectly on her oatmeal. And the bulk of the story is following her trying to get a better handle over things than just micromanaging. She's actually trying to get some funds to get herself back out of this debt by joining a sugar daddy website. But the one man that she is like obsessed with and really wants to form a sugar relationship with is not your typical sugar daddy. He wants to employ her to be his dog for 8 hours a day. He wants what he refers to as a girl pet, and he's willing to pay her so much that she agrees. We have not actually seen her be the dog yet. It's just been all like eerie tension building following her day in and day out, so we kind of understand why she would take this deal. I don't think that I would, even still, like it's just too freaky to possibly imagine, but we're getting into it. And as soon as we got to the halfway point and we figured out, you know, we're gonna start seeing scenes of her actually acting out as this man's pet. Are we seeing that it says year one? Year one? You're telling me that she does this for multiple years? I can only imagine the resentment that she's gonna build, and I can only hope that this girl snaps one day and bites him and mauls him and kills him. Like, that is where I think the feminine rage element is gonna come in here. But we will see how this relationship unfolds, how her life changes, how she changes as a person slash dog. I don't know what's going on, but we are gonna get into the latter half here. It's like just past lunchtime and I haven't eaten yet because I've been working all morning, and I'm wondering, do I need to eat before I get into this? But I'm also so excited to read my book. I might have to pause and eat because I don't want to get myself in a situation like I had with The Ruins by Scott Smith, where I was literally throwing up my nuggets during the vlog. We're not having that again. I am gonna read outside because it is so freaking pretty today. And I also just made some upgrades to my patio. I did some planting, some organizing, so I'll show you some of that real quick. I planted some succulents in my little box right here, which I love. I put this together earlier today and I'm so happy with it. I think it's so cute. Like my little green onions, my little birdhouse, my little yellow flowers, and my pissing chihuahua. I love it. All right, it's time to dive in. I'm so scared. Let's go. Okay, why is this kind of giving baby girl? This is like extreme submission. I feel like if you like the movie Baby Girl, which I really didn't, you might like this book. It's definitely not hot, but it's something. Okay, year 2. Holy shit. Okay, this is not like Baby Girl anymore. It started out like that, but it very quickly turns to something else. It's giving, I don't even know what it's giving. It's giving like I need to take a shower. So scary, like probably the scariest thing I could imagine happening to me. She went willingly, you know, like she thought she knew what she was signing up for, but she just didn't. And isn't that how it goes? Isn't that how it goes, even when it's not to this level? Fuck. Okay, I guess I'm gonna keep reading this. Hey vlog, let me update you on what the hell is happening because this shit is crazy. I have less than 50 pages left in this book. My stomach is turning. I feel dizzy. We are 6 years into what is happening to her, and I'm not gonna spoil any of the specifics, but it is wild. It is hard to read, and we're not even at the extreme horror. I feel like I'm short-circuiting. I have to take a break. Okay, I'm gonna make some food. I'm gonna nourish myself. And then when I'm nice and fed and cozy, I'm gonna dive back in. Probably not outside. I had to come inside because it looks like it's about to rain. I know this like beautiful sunshine is coming in, so that kind of sounds fake, but it's about to thunderstorm all night, allegedly. You know, Texas kind of makes her own decisions about weather, but allegedly it's supposed to thunderstorm all night from 7 p.m. tonight to 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. We will see if that actually happens. I would love to read some horror in the thunderstorm, but Texas has a mind of her own when it comes to the weather. The forecast literally means nothing. So I'm gonna make some food, hang out with the dogs, get some pure vibes, and then we're gonna jump back into the shit. Oh my God. No. No. What? 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 Okay, what? I'm on year 7 of this bullshit, and there what the first twist gagged me. It was like one of the tropes that I personally love, and it's common in the extreme horror genre. It's nothing super violent or graphic, but it's like a concept that is very, very, very scary to me. And then the next thing that happened was giving, I'm not going to give away what book that it's giving, but it's giving one of my favorite books of all time that I've given 5 stars. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just read out of the corner of my little eyeball the first sentence of the next chapter. It's another fucking twist. I think we just had 3 twists in a span of 10 pages. Oh no. Okay, now it's giving fear factor. Oh my god. Truly nothing could have prepared me for this. Oh my god. Literally gone from oh my god to oh my god so quickly. Oh my god. Thank God I ate before I read that. Holy shit. I literally have 15 pages left. That was crazy. It's so dark outside. This storm is about to start raging. It's not even close to sunset and it's so dark in here, but it's matching the ambiance because this is one of the darkest books I've ever read. It's crazy, but like in the best way, in the best way. I love it, I love it, I love it. We have to chat.
Look at Mochi modeling with the horrifying novel. He looks so handsome. But I can't look at a dog right now because of what I just read. Especially not a little white dog like you, like the white dog on the cover, bro. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm a little scared of you in this current moment.
What in the clucky boot tea? I'm so gag. I'm finna child hunt tea.
Girls, I don't know what to say, girls. There's a storm raging out there. There's a storm raging in here. So here's the thing is I'm gonna give it 5 stars. Let me get this book. I kind of like don't even want to be near it. Like I kind of don't even want to be near this book right now. But also it's 5 stars. Like clearly it's the easiest 5 star I've maybe ever given in my life. When I was on my crusade a couple years ago telling y'all women are the main readers of extreme horror, more women need to write extreme horror, more feminism needs to be in extreme horror, it's just a better fit because women experience extreme horror on the motherfucking daily. This is what I meant. This is extreme horror with something to say. Not only was it gaggy the entire way through, and I mean that in the literal sense, like I wanted to gag, but it also left me simultaneously overwhelmed and devoid of emotion. Like this is how it feels to go through something, you know what I mean? Like the metaphor was so apt, the meaning was so there. I fucking loved the author's note. This is about being a woman and being caged and what happens when you break out of your cage. And that's all. I don't even want to give away anything else. I think you should go into this book as blind as possible. I wouldn't recommend it actively to those who do not wish to go into extreme trauma. You probably shouldn't read this. But if you like some dark ass shit and you want something meaningful that also like rips you to shreds, which is like the type of book that I really enjoy, you should read this. And I haven't read something like that in a while. And I'm not gonna lie, Mia Ballard like has me right now in her clutches. Like I'm in. I'm so fucking in. I'm ready for another 5-star. Let's see if she can give it to me with sugar. So this one is gonna be less extreme than that one. It's still gonna be horror, still gonna be dark, still gonna be twisty, but this is definitely giving more of a good for her female serial killer POV thriller. It's also set in 1978. I just opened the book to put my bookmark in. It says that it takes place in 1978. So that's cool. I like the vibes. It says when 35-year-old Satara Stratton discovers her husband's treacherous affair with her best friend, she plunges into familiar territory. Deceit and death. Having disposed of men before without a hitch, she finds a new thrill in his betrayal. But with her best friend on a crusade to expose her, Satara must outpace everyone to keep her secrets safe. Her fate intertwines with Millicent Garcelle, a love witch whose tempting spells seem a perfect solution to Satara's woes. With newfound power at her fingertips, she gleefully manipulates the affections of those around her. Yet, Satara's lust for love proves her ultimate downfall as soon as she learns that while it's easy to bend others to her will, controlling her own heart is a perilous art indeed. A lethal game on a quest for love. This sounds great. I love a like callous and unfeeling, ruthless main woman who actually is a lover girl deep down, because that's me and I think that's a lot of us. So we will see if the love witch can get to the depths of Satara's soul. I am a little overwhelmed. I'm kind of feeling like a book hangover feeling from Shy Girl, so I'm not sure if I will start this tonight, but when I do, I will surely let you know. Hello vlog, good morning. It is the next day. It is such a like dreary, rainy thunderstorm day. I literally just want to bed rot like all day and read this book, because I did end up actually starting it last night. I edited some videos and I just like processed through Shy Girl and I was like, you know what? I freaking love Mia Ballard's writing style. I need more, I need more. So I got about a quarter of the way through Sugar and it's really good so far. I think I like Satara, the main character of this book, a lot more initially than the main character of Shy Girl. Satara is definitely more like cutting. She has a lot more of her sense of agency. She's just as damaged as Gia, but in a very, very different way. She's much more in touch with her rage, where I feel like the entire trajectory over the course of Shy Girl was Gia hoping to get in touch with her rage. Now we're dealing with Miss Satara, who is in it from the jump. We are following her in the very first chapter, murdering her husband and then baking a cake immediately afterward. And I love that. I love that she's like, oh my god, these men just piss me off so much. I need the exact science of baking to calm my frayed nerves. Like everything about her, I just love. She's one of my favorite characters that I've ever read from in a good for her moment, because yes, she is cutting and she is confident and she is bold and she is bordering on evil with her just like lack of care for her violence, but at the same time we see this vulnerability from her. I feel like in a lot of good for her thrillers we're looking for that arc, right? We're looking for the vulnerability to show up, and that's what happens by the end of the book. But with Satara, we get it right away because we're flashing back to different relationships and different early interactions she had with men over the course of her life. And immediately we understand why she's so damaged and why she just has this like blank, unemotional state that comes over her when she is violent towards men, because she's been really used and abused and damaged by them. And so her character just really resonates with me. At the same time that this is very entertaining and darkly funny, I also really feel for our main character after seeing what she's gone through. And right here at the 25% mark, I just got to the part right before stopping where her friend told her about the Love Witch. So I think when I get back into it, we're going to be meeting the Love Witch and seeing what's in store for Satara after that. But before I jump into reading this morning. I want to make like a nice little cozy thunderstorm day kind of lunch. I want a grilled cheese and soup so bad. So I think that's what we're gonna do. And I'm going to catch up on Drag Race. I missed the new episode of Drag Race last night. So I'm going to pull that up, eat some food, and then jump right back in to Miss Sugar. Hello vlog, it is much later. I have gotten a lot of the way through Sugar today. I have less than 100 pages left, so I'm over halfway through. And it is still really, really good. It's keeping my attention. It's giving us a lot of information about our main character. I feel like this is more of a character study than like having to do with the specific plot of the murders or the Love Witch, which is actually a very nice surprise for me. I prefer a character-driven story always, and this specific main character at this point, she is so toxic, she is so unhinged, she is so damaged. She's literally stalking her therapist and exposing her husband as a cheater at his memorial. Like, she's crazy, but also at the same time, like, you see what she goes through and you're like,
Queen is not valid, but I understand her. You know what I mean?
we also have gotten into the spell being cast, and this little element of witchery is super intriguing to me. So I'm loving, loving, loving the book, but I am going to put the book down for a minute because I'm just gonna be real with y'all right now. I am not having a good day mentally at all. I am on my period and I have PCOS and endometriosis and I'm in a lot of pain, and I also have some rapid cycling mood symptoms around my period, which are a recent discovery, which make a lot of my life make a lot more sense, but it also means that some days are just really hellish for me. So I'm having a hellish day and I was doing the thing where it's like, I'm just gonna read in bed, I'm just gonna rot, I'm just gonna relax. And then I was having like weird guilt about that, and then like weird FOMO. And then it was like a cycle of like, oh, I just wanna rot. Oh, now I feel guilty for rotting, but I should just rot. And it's like you get stuck in that cycle. It's like I have Saturday open. I literally have nothing to do today. I am gonna be fine that I just like had a bad day in my system and need to chill, and I'm happy that like I have books that I enjoy to keep me company while I'm like not having the best day. If I need to escape, you know, I can just read, but it is just not going well. It's just really not going well. So I might journal, sleep, watch a movie, I don't know, but I probably won't see y'all for the rest of the day because I don't really want to vlog when I feel like this. I want to give you all something that's like fun and enjoyable to watch, and I don't think it's very fun and enjoyable to watch when I'm literally sitting around crying dramatically listening to Lana Del Rey. So I'll probably see you at a later date, but when I have a Sugar update, I'll let you know. Hello vlog, it is the next day. I'm actually a little revived, I'm not gonna lie, so I kind of feel bad, but I'm a little revived, and we're at a little brunch, a little Easter brunch vibe for my best friend, so I figured I would take you along with me, show you some b-roll of my Sunday morning. We brought, oh my god, here she is. You want to say hi to the vlog? Oh my god, do you want to say hi to the vlog?
Hi, vlog. Hi. I'm actually very sweet.
Do you want to say hi, Mason?
Hello?
So we're gonna have a little brunch sleigh. Let's go do it.
These are like homemade, but
Oh my god! Oh my god! I almost got those. That's so
and also
funny.
jelly beans because that's like Easter to me.
You want me to get those?
Huh?
You gotta double up.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought you could actually eat it as a kid.
And my family was like, we're getting too old because we have a lot of younger cousins. And I was like, I'm sorry, is there an age limit? No, I didn't think so.
Show your
All
eggs.
ages.
Where are your eggs?
Whoa! Oh, I can't handle all these eggs!
Only like
Sarah's egg hole is in the corner. She got her egg hole.
Egg hole.
Seriously, all of her candy out already.
Hole, not hole. Got it.
Ah, so cute.
Yeah, you're so right. Everyone does call it Mod Podge.
Everyone does
Yeah.
that.
Things up with her now, isn't she like
What?
more beans than littles?
Oh, okay,
More
yeah.
beans
So Mason won 2 of the challenges at the party. He gets 2 cups with different assorted things. How do you feel about it?
About what?
Your winnings.
I finally am worth a damn.
Oh, geez. Oh my god. No, not the trauma core. You look so cute, baby.
Many mimosas later.
Hello vlog. I just got home. It's honestly so late. It's like 8 o'clock. Our little brunch turned into crafting. We made little bookmarks and then me and Mason were like in a crafty mood. So we came home and did a little Lego set. I will insert B-roll here. It was really fun. It was like a little Van Gogh Starry Night and I already hung it up and we had so much fun. I just love hanging out with my man and he just left to go do some writing. I think I am gonna get into some reading before I go to bed. My body is so tired. Mentally, I'm still not feeling like 100%, so I hope this isn't a kind of like downtrodden feeling vlog, but I'm just trying to be real. I need to escape a little and dissociate with reading one of my favorite things ever, which is Unhinged Murderous Women. So I'm gonna get into sugar and I will let you know what I'm thinking. Hello vlog. I only have about 50 pages left in sugar. I'm loving it so much. I feel like every time it gets to a new chapter, there's a different twist or there's a different piece of information that just like turns the story on its head a little bit. Like I feel like I get to know the depths of this main character through the events that are unfolding, which is exactly how I like my thrillers, especially a good for her thriller, like diving into the motivations behind a woman perpetuating violence. That's like my favorite thing ever. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and finish this tonight. Like I literally have 50 pages. It's not even 10 o'clock. I think I might just like cozy up, take off my makeup, make some tea, and finish up sugar. And I'll let you know my review as well as my final thoughts on this little author taste test in the morning. Good morning vlog. It is the next day and I have finished up sugar. I'm going to give this book 4.5 out of 5 stars. Honestly, it was so close to being a 5-star book, but the very end just lost me. It was too unbelievable. It was just out of the realm because so much of this book felt like I really understood the character even if I just didn't agree with her at all and I thought she was completely toxic and unhinged. I was like, okay, there's a world in which that this could happen. Even the little speculative-y stuff with the witchiness, I was like, maybe, okay. But then there was one thing that just took it one shade too far that I was like, there's literally no way on earth that would occur. And also coincidentally, at the same time that that unbelievable stuff was happening, we switched POVs away from the main character that I was enjoying reading from so much to another character that I felt like, number one, I didn't know. I spent the majority of the book thinking that this person was a different person, so that was kind of jarring. I didn't know them. I didn't believe them. I just kind of lost the buy-in that I had throughout the whole rest of the book. But regardless of the ending, I still loved it so much. I think it is twisty and it is fun, and if you like an unhinged serial killer woman, you're gonna love this book. And overall, like, the ending was satisfying. I was super disappointed in the last twist until the very last part of the epilogue, and then I was like, okay, at least she gave me a satisfying ending. I don't know if I believe it, but I was satisfied. So I didn't get the same 5-star feeling that I got with Shy Girl, but overall, I really enjoyed both of these books by Mia Ballard. This was an awesome taste test and just the best way to spend my weekend reading these books. I highly recommend both of these if you like dark, gritty, crazy, twisty thrillers with maybe not super likable but very intriguing female main characters. I think you will love Mia Ballard. I definitely do. I am definitely gonna pick up anything that she comes out with. Like, she's an auto-buy author for me now. And I think she has another poetry collection that I haven't read, so immediately I'm going to get that as soon as I finish filming this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this author taste test. I love making these videos. If you have any other ideas of authors you would like to see me feature in a future taste test, feel free, drop them down below. If they're on my radar, I will film it. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Don't forget to go to therapy and read a book this week, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!